Hello everyone and welcome back to Crop Supply. In this video I'm going to be giving you a broken down overview of Soul Terminator. So let's go ahead and begin today's video. Quickly before we go ahead and begin today's video, if you guys want to check out the written overview of Soul Terminator, I will leave that link down below on the Crop Supply website. Overview will be there. If you're watching this on the overview page and you want to head over to our YouTube channel, hit in the video player that you're watching right now on the right hand side. There'll be a YouTube icon, click that and it will take you to our YouTube channel. Okay, so let's begin at the settings page, then make our way to the task page and we can go ahead and create a task group, create a task and show you how it all works. So on the settings page, you can go ahead and create a Discord webhook that's going to send notifications based on how your tasks are doing. You can enable checkout sounds, you can enable capture sounds if you wish, and you can actually configure capture services here, which is AYCD autosolve to capture for foot sites and caps monster for foot sites as well, and obviously you have anti-capture for foot sites as well. You just put in the API key and you enable it. Obviously it's different for AYCD autosolve, but you can utilize this if you wish. Moving over to store accounts, this is where you can go ahead and button accounts that can be used with stores that are supported by Soul Terminator, and they are separated into store, email and password. You hit the add store accounts button, you select a store first, let's hit 100 these, and then you can go ahead and add an account here. So how this works is, for example, if I were to do this, put a colon there, 123 add. As you guys can see, the store is there, the email is there, and the password is there as well. So that colon will go ahead and separate the email and the password. But moving on to quick tasks, this is how you can go ahead and configure your quick task settings with the size, with the profile, the account, the mode, the proxy, and then you can go ahead and configure the amount. And then you have shipping rates down here. It will be separated into store, rate and price. Select the store, which is going to be 100 thieves, then you put in the shipping rates. I actually don't have a shipping rate for 100 thieves at the moment, so I actually can't create it, but once you create it, you can select it and hit the delete rate button if you wish. And just to go ahead and finish off this page, if you want to go ahead and update Soul Terminator, you hit the check for updates button. It will let you know if they're up to date. If you're not up to date, then you can go ahead and download the update, restart the application, and you will be on the latest updates. Moving over to the proxies page, this is where you can go ahead and load proxies that can be used with your tasks within Soul Terminator. So it shows the total at the top. You can search for your proxies as well, and then you have to go ahead and actually create a proxy list to put the proxies in. So before we do that, you can export proxy list once you've actually created one, and you can import one as well. Both buttons will go ahead and open up a file directory for you to go ahead and select and save depending on what option you choose. So let's go ahead and create a proxy list. I'm going to name this video test, hit the create button, and as you guys can see, it shows there video test, 0 proxies loaded at the moment. You can edit it, clone it and delete it. So I'm just going to show you how this works. As you guys can see, that's how it works. When you click into it, you can go ahead and put proxies into this list. So you have the description, you can edit the description if you wish. I'm going to keep it blank. Then you can go ahead and rename the list, delete the list. Then when you actually put in proxies, these are the headers that are available: IP, port, username, password and status. You can edit the proxies. Once you're done, you can remove bad, which essentially means that once you've tested all of them, let's say if I put in 1,000 proxies here and I have, let's say 600 of them are bad, manually going ahead and deleting all 600 proxies would take a long time, so removing the bad ones would save me a lot of time. And I can test region, and I can also test the proxies, and I select the test store. So let's go ahead and add some proxies. So you're going to hit the edit proxies button, and this is where you can go ahead and put in some proxies. I'm going to go ahead and grab some proxies here and put them in, hit the save button, and as you guys can see, they've been added into the bot. And then I can go ahead and hit test region. Give it one moment. As you guys can see, it's going to return the region for every single proxy. I can go and test the proxies and select the test store. We're going to hit 100 thieves once again, hit the test proxies button, and then it will return the actual speeds. And then to go and test the proxies, you hit a site over here. I'm going to hit BBC US, hit the test proxies button, and then we'll go ahead and return the speeds for that proxy on that site. Moving over to the profiles tab, this is where you can go ahead and add profiles into Soul Terminator so they can be used with your tasks. You can search for your profiles up here. You can export and import your profiles down here, and then we can go ahead and create them. So let's go ahead and create a profile. Hit this button. It's going to appear like this. You have the shipping, first name, last name, address, apartment/suite, country, state, city, zip code, phone number. You can use different billing if you want. If not, it will just duplicate this information for the billing section. And then for payment, you have your email, card number, card holder name, expiry, CVV, and the profile name. So I'm going to go ahead and fill out this with some test information. I'm not going to bore you with me typing through it. And then we're going to go ahead and create this profile, break down everything else on this page, then move over to the task page. I've gone ahead and configured my profile here. I've called it video test. I'm going to hit the create button. As you guys can see, it's gone ahead and created my profile here. We have the profile name, we have the actual name in the profile. You can edit it, clone it, and you can delete it as well. It shows the location of the profile. It shows the last 4 digits of the bank number and the expiry of the bank card as well. And if you want to edit it without hitting this button, you can just simply click into it, and then you can go ahead and change anything if you wish. And I actually just realized something before when I was referencing the task page, and I said we're going to move onto the task page after this. I didn't see the capture tab, so we're going to move there. We're going to do the capture tab, then move over to tasks. So this is where you can go ahead and create your capture solvers. Once again, you can search for your capture solvers if you wish. Let's go ahead and create a capture solver. So hit the create a capture solver button. We're going to call this something. We're going to call it video test. Hit create, and then we get to go ahead and select our preference. I'm going to put it as Supreme. You can put a proxy in there if you wish. You can hit this button to open up YouTube. It will ask me to log in. I'm not going to log in for this video, but this is what you do when you hit YouTube. Obviously, you have to log into an account to watch a YouTube video. You can hit this button to go ahead and change the capture solver name. You can hit this button to duplicate and this button to delete. I'm not going to sign into an account for this capture solver, but that's how all that works. If you want to open the capture solver up, you hit it once and it appears here, ready for your captures to be sent to the solver. So you can go ahead and search for your tasks and your task groups using the search bar up here. Once again, you can go and export and import them if you wish, but let's go ahead and create a task group here. I'm going to call it video test Supreme. I'm going to hit the star. I'm going to search for Supreme EU. Hit that, hit create, and as you guys can see, it's gone ahead and created the task group. It has 0 stop tasks, 0 running tasks, 0 added to cart, and 0 successful checkouts. You can go ahead and delete task groups as well if you wish to do that. You can hit the delete button up here. You can duplicate it up here. Obviously, you can go ahead and delete it as well using that button. And you can go ahead and rename the task group if you wish, but let's go ahead and click into the task group to go ahead and create our tasks. So at the top, it shows the task group name. You can rename the group, you can delete the group, you can go ahead and change the site for this group. It shows you the max amount of browser tasks. This is just for video test Supreme. This is obviously just for the Supreme site. This may change with a different amount of sites, but this is what it shows for the Supreme site. You can go ahead and change the layout up here. You can schedule it based on your local computer time. You can enable 1 checkout per profile. You can enable auto retry on fail, and you can save all these settings once you've changed them. I'm going to keep them exactly the same, but let's go ahead and break down everything below. So below, when you go ahead and create a task, it's going to show the product here, the size, profile, proxy, and status. And then you can go ahead and create a task with this button, edit task with this button, start and stop tasks with this button, delete tasks with this button, and duplicate tasks with this button. So I'm going to hit the create a task button, and you can go ahead and create a task. You put the product in here, you put the size in here, you have the mode that you can select, and then you have the category, color, profile, proxy, whether you want to use PayPal, the quantity, and then the quantity of tasks you want to go ahead and create. So for the purpose of this video, I've gone ahead and singled out an item that I'm going to be focusing on for this video. I'm going to go ahead and copy the link because we're going to be using the link when creating the task. I'm going to go ahead and put the link in there, which I've already done. For the size, I hit random. I'm just going to show you how I did that. I hit random. For the mode, I hit fast. Obviously, this item resides within an accessory, so I've selected that. I've selected the profile, which is video test. Once again, you can go ahead and just click that and it appears there. For the proxy, I've hit none, but our proxy list from before does appear. I can enable PayPal if I wish, but I'm not going to. I can put the quantity there and the task quantity over here as well. Then I'm going to hit the create button, and that will go ahead and create the task. All my settings appear here. And then I can go ahead and start the task, and as you guys can see, it picks up the iPhone case. It picks up a random size because I hit random. And then for profile is video test, the proxy is known, and the status is error generating ticket. Now keep in mind the information I put on this profile is completely random. That's why this error is coming up, but that's how you go ahead and create a task within Solid Terminator. And that is going to go ahead and conclude today's video. If you guys did enjoy, please drop a like, subscribe if you guys are new. I'm going to catch you guys next time. Peace out.